Hey, welcome back to Safe at Homestead. I was hoping you would get on because I wanted to share a few things with you. A while back, I talked about doing what you can when things aren't going exactly the way you want them to. And for me, one of those things was getting my seed collection together. I got a new box. I have one here that's one from last year, and I got this new one, and I got it all together. And all the seeds are labeled. And I kind of got a little sidetracked with it because I ran out of labels. I ran out of labels for my label maker, but I eventually ordered some labels, got the labels in, and then things just got busy around here with the new chicks and trying to build them a brooder and getting the garden together. And so I still have a few labels that I did not put on, and I'm going to do that now. Here's my older box. And this box has mostly vegetables. Let's see. Yeah, this one has mostly vegetables. It has beans, broccoli, carrots, corn, cucumbers, and I needed a label for this box, which is melons. So I'm going to put that one on. And I just put it on right here, like so. And then I store it upright. So when I look in here, I can see the labels easily, and I don't have to take the box out to see what seeds are in it. The next one that I have is okra. Now, when I was in Oklahoma, I grew okra, and it grew so big, so fast, so easy. I always attributed it to the humidity, I guess, and I tried growing okra here in New Mexico, and it failed miserably. But I have a family member here that's growing okra. So next is peas. I don't have too many peas. The mister doesn't like peas, but I want to give peas a try this year. I have a family member here that is growing okra, and apparently he's grown it before and it's worked for him. So I'm gonna try. I just need to carve out a little space. If I could get 2 or 3 plants, I'll be happy. And then here is peppers. I think peppers and then pumpkins is the last labels that I have here. So how is your garden going? Are you doing anything yet? How is the weather where you are? Is it time to put starts in? Can you put seeds in? I know that for me, I still have a couple of weeks to go before I can put any, before I should put any starts in, but I'm going to take a chance with the seeds. I do have some starts in. I had them under these plastic cloches, if you guys remember, kind of protecting them from the weather and from the rabbits, but the fencing is done and the rabbits can't get in, so the cloches are off and things are starting to kind of hold their own and grow. I think it's safe for me to put seeds in because, I mean, if they come up in the next, I don't know, 3-4 days or so, if I hear of bad weather coming in, I think I will just cover them with the cloches if they're already up, if I know that there's going to be a frost. Otherwise, I think I'm going to be safe with putting seeds in, especially the tomatoes. I can't wait to put the tomatoes in. So this box has melons. Well, let's go in alphabetical order, shall we? Beans, beets, broccoli, carrots, corn, cukes, melons, okra, peas, peppers, pumpkins, radishes, squash, and tomato. And by the way, that thing that I showed you guys that was growing in with my onions, and I didn't know what it was, and I couldn't figure it out, I think it's radishes. I think it's just some of the radishes that did not come up last year are coming up this year, which is kind of cool. Okay, this one has a lot of flowers and herbs. So let me tell you what's in here alphabetically. There is cabbage, chard, celery, and then flowers, 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 flowers. I hope I get to plant half of these flowers. Then I have greens, which is like I have clover and some microgreens, etc. Then herbs, kale, lettuce, more lettuce, spinach, and an empty one, which means I can get more seeds. Okay, that is it for the seeds, and I am taking these two out with me today. Actually, I may not take the boxes, but the convenience of this is that I get to just take one of these with me. So I know that I'm going to be planting some dill and some cilantro, and that's in the herb box. So I'm going to take this box with me. I'm also going to start some kale, and I'm taking this box with me. And then, oh, I have to look through, excuse me, I have to look through the flowers. Because I'm going to plant some flowers from seeds, but I don't know which flowers are in which flower box. So I have to look through there. And then from this box, I'm going to plant the peas. And is there anything else? The cucumbers have to wait because I am going to be doing them up a trellis, and we don't have the materials to build that yet. And I'm going to go ahead and start some of the tomatoes. I don't have the material to do the tomatoes, but I do have the materials. Actually, I just haven't put it up yet. So all I'm doing is putting 2 T-posts and then putting, not arch, but cattle panels straight across. So I think I can start the tomatoes before I do that. But it's more challenging to have vines growing and then putting an archway, right? Don't you think? So I'm going to grab these and take these outside. The other thing that I want to show you outside is a catastrophe. It's a pretty disappointing thing, but I'm going to share it with you and explain what happened, and that way you guys can know that these things happen, and you can prevent it for yourself. And then when I come back in after I am hot and tired and need a glass of tea, I will sit with you and talk to you about this. Oi, can I pick this up? I can pick this up. This stack of books right here. We're going to talk about these. These are so important to have books. We're going to talk about why we need books, why we need to go through books, and where you can get books. It doesn't always have to cost you money. Okay, so I will see you guys when I get back. Actually, why don't you come with me? Come outside with me and see what I'm up to. So the disaster has to do with all of these. Look at this. All of my kale. Peppermint never started. I can never start peppermint. This is lettuce. More lettuce. Daisies and poppies. They were all doing so well. I showed them to you guys before. One 80-degree day and one super windy day, and this is them now. Oh my goodness, my spinach, my lettuce, my broccoli, everything is died. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was paying attention, but I just didn't think one day it was like 85 degrees. And that's all it took. It just dried them out totally. And then that wind came the next day. That was it. All that I have left right now is this pepper plant that's coming up, and this one right here. It's called a red cherry pepper. The cayenne pepper, I mean, these might do good. I'm gonna try to keep them watered now that it's warmer outside. I won't cover them, I'll just water them. They never came up, so they didn't get to be part of the devastation. Same over here with some of these flowers and herbs. I think this was rosemary. It didn't come up yet. I'm not sure what that is. This is the butterfly pea, and that's another butterfly pea. And I really want those to come up because I want them on trellises. So let's take a look at some of the gallon jugs, see what happened there. Well, I can't really see anything. I hope you guys can see. I'm not even gonna open this one. Nothing happened in here. Oh, I didn't think I thought the sun bleached out the sign, but nope, it's zinnias, and nothing happened with zinnias. I'm not successful with zinnias, but I'm gonna keep trying. Let's see. I think you can see. All right, this is Swiss chard. This is horrible, but I'm gonna show it to you. It grew. I had 3 or 4 in here. I'm just checking to make sure I have it in view. I had 3 or 4 in there, but you can see how they dried out. I should not have underestimated the heat that day. This is, what is this? Oh, this is a purple cabbage from Baker Creek, and I think this one did okay. Maybe because it was bigger by the time that heat came. I don't know. I can't say for sure. But I treated it the same as all the others, so. Oh yay, look at you guys. This must have been a mix because this is not purple. And this is okay. This is doing pretty good. I will plant these today. I am not gonna wait. So that's good. That's the Calabos cabbage purple from Baker Creek. Let's see what else may have succeeded. Well, I'm going to show you everything. I may not show you everything, but let's see. This is rosemary. And this looks like it's just starting to come up. I know herbs take a long time, but this I'm not going to open. It's not. I'm looking inside to see a couple of little green shoots maybe coming up, so I won't disturb that one. Oh, you have to see this. I have been trying to grow borage since last year. I even got some that someone was giving away. She dug them up out of her yard. She put them on Facebook and said, come get them free. And I went and got them, and they died. And they were probably like 4 inches tall. Oh, more than that. They were probably about 8 inches tall. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to grow borage. And I had 3, 4 good ones. And, yep, that's what happened. What else? This is parsley, and it doesn't look like it even started, so I will leave it. See what happens with that. I have no idea. Oh, this is something else I have a hard time growing, nasturtium. I'm gonna water these 3, the parsley, the rosemary, and the nasturtium, because nothing's happening in here. So it may be that I can save them. This is the lacinato kale, also known as dinosaur kale. I love to have lots of this kind because it's the kind that holds up very well to roasting. And I like to roast kale and eat it like potato chips. I'm not sure. This one looks like it might survive. This one might. I will leave it open and start watering it and see what happens. But I won't transplant them. They're too tiny and frail right now. Oh, make sure you saw that. I hope that I'm actually holding these up properly and that you can see them. It's so sunny I can't see anything, so I can't tell if you're actually seeing it. Oh, my cilantro. Yep, they're crispy. Can't do anything with these. I did plant some over in my flower bed and some seeds, and I'm going to put some more today as well. Let's see. These are the, oh no, this is a good one. And that's a good one. Okay, let's put this one down here. And I have 2 more. I'm sure Yeah, this is a early cabbage, but it doesn't look like anything started in here. So much for early. I will open this and start watering it as well. And this was what? This was thyme. Ugh. I think it started and dried out as well. So sometimes things work and the next time you try it, it doesn't for whatever reason. Human error, the seeds. In this case, it was human error. A lot of my kale and spinach and lettuce, tomatoes, I started the winter sowing method. This is what happened to my thyme. Crispy, crispy. And this year has definitely been different. This year, the winds have been crazy. We haven't had this issue before. Well, people that have been here for a while, people that have been here for a long time say that wind has been an issue before in the springtime. This is our 3rd year gardening here, and this is our first time with this kind of wind. I mean, wind gusts 70 degrees just all day. And yeah, and then add the heat, and I just wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't thinking, and so I lost most of my winter starts. But I'm not going to let it discourage me. The things that look like they can be saved, I will continue to work with them, and those that didn't make it, I'll just plant seed. And depending on what it is, I may get a few starts. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, you guys, let's go plant some seeds. All right, so when you're ready to plant your winter sown seedlings, you want to make sure that the container is wet. You know, moisten it a little bit. See all the root formation there? And then you want to really carefully take them apart, but you want to work quickly because you don't want it to dry out. They're so delicate. There's 2 together here, so I'm separated. Okay, and then I'm gonna water it, of course. Let's see. This is a really young one. I think I'm gonna put it over there in the middle. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this one. So let me hurry up and get these in the ground. And if you can leave a good amount of the soil attached, you want to do that. I'm going to put this one right here. These are a little bigger, so they probably will be taken out before this one's ready. Okay, let's find a spot for these. Well, this one, oh, it's hard to tell, and I hate not giving them a chance. This little one right here, but this one and this one will definitely get put somewhere. I sure hope you guys can see what I am doing. Just looking into the camera, I cannot see a thing. So I'm going to put this one right here. There's a little baby one there. Oh, a grub. I dug in the right spot because I found the grub. You guys hear that chicken? That is honey. She makes a big racket and she's laying her eggs. Okay. I'm going to give this one a chance over here. I will be surprised if it makes it, but Give it a try. Let's go see who's doing that. I think it's Honey. Cassia? I'm surprised. What's the racket about? And there is Miss Dame. Well, I guess I'm glad Cassia made a racket because it made me come in and I get to take this girl out of here. Come on out, girly girl. She will sit there even if there's no eggs. So let me tell you why she can't be sitting there. Cassie, are you interested in that? Maybe she was fussing because Dame was in there. Cassia never lays in there. She's one of the ones that lays over in this corner. Let me get Dame out of here to cut down on the chance of fighting. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna close this door, and I'm not even sure if she wants to lay an egg or not, but anyways, the reason, where is she? The reason she can't stay in there is because she doesn't get out to eat, and she doesn't get out. Okay, just checking, make sure it's the right chicken. She doesn't get out to eat, and she doesn't get out to drink, and that's not healthy for her. Of course, if she had chicks, she would be doing the same thing, but at least there would be an end in sight. She would have her chicks, and then she would be satisfied. So she won't eat and she won't drink, and the thing is, she also won't do this. See what Honey's doing? Ooh, it's so sunny. She's dust bathing. And if she stays in the nest box all day, every day, she's not dust bathing, which makes her more prone to mites and lice, and that's why chickens dust bathe. So we need her to get out and do that. Also, her body temperature, she's just fluffing herself up as much as she can. Her body temperature is really high, and it's always something going on in here. I don't know why they're fighting with each other. Well, not fighting, but Honey and Pepper are just pecking everybody. All right, back to... Let me see if I can show you. This is the same breed of chicken. This is Duchess. And see how she looks more normal? Okay, somebody's laid an egg all the way back. Can I show you? And I'm gonna have to get a tool or something to get it because I can't reach, but there's that egg, and that is because of Miss Dame here. See her there all fluffed up? She is in the nest box and doesn't let anyone else in. Oh, I just saw another egg. See if I can show you that egg. There. My poor chickens. It's probably from yesterday because yesterday I only got 4 eggs, and remember I said that was highly unusual? Anyways, so no eating, no drinking, no dust bathing, high temperature, and the other thing is they don't necessarily know how to turn it off, right? If she doesn't ever eventually get chicks, she can just stay in this state of high raging hormones and not turn it off, and that is definitely unhealthy for her. So I said that I would spend the rest of this week. I will be home all day most days, and so I am going to just come out here and check and take her out and just disrupt her. That's a suggestion that I read. That is a good thing to do. Just disrupt her, take her out as many times as I can do it during the day and see if that works. If that doesn't work, I have a friend who keeps chickens, and she has roosters, and so she offered to give me some fertilized eggs. And so what I will do, sorry, I'm distracted by the little birds out here. They can come right in this run, and it bothers me. I don't want to discount any disease that they may be carrying. It may not be avian flu. It could be anything, and I don't really want them in here. So another project that we'll be doing soon is putting chicken wire around this hardware fencing that you see back here so that birds can't get in, little birds. Anyways, I will get some fertilized eggs from my friend if she doesn't stop, and then I will just give her a place where she can be with her eggs, and hopefully she will have babies, and it'll just, you know, break her from this broodiness. Oh, sigh. Honey, this is your egg. Is this your egg from yesterday? Where are you, honey? I think this is your yesterday egg. Pretty cold egg. Luna, is this your egg? It could be Honey's egg, yesterday and today. Okay, excuse me. Any more eggs? Yep. At least this one was in here. This is Cassia. Remember, Cassia got in with Dame, and I was asking her if she wanted to try laying in the nest box. Well, this is her egg. She laid it. Oh, it's warm. On the left, next to the nest box. She is not going to lay in the nest box. Oh well. Okay, so there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 of the broccolis in that winter sowing container, and I put one here, one there, oops, right there, And then over in this box, I put one here and a small one there. And there was one that was way too small. And then there was a pretty small one. I put it in with the flowers. And we'll see what happens. Now let's get to see. Alrighty, so I am in my green stock, my strawberry green stock. It has mostly strawberries. I don't know if I shared this, but oh, so many of the strawberries got taken back from that wind because, let's see, can you see this one? No. They're hanging over, right? And it just bent and kinked a lot of the stems. And so there was no connection to the mother plant anymore, and they just dried up and shriveled up, and I had to snap them off. Ugh, the wind. Okay, so let's start with some cilantro. I'm going to put some herbs in here. The strawberries are mostly in the front. There are a few empty. This one has more empty spaces, but there's some empty spaces in the back. And I didn't want to put strawberries there, so I might just put some herbs, and then the mister can help me turn this because it's on wheels. Turn it if I need to access any of those. Let's put cilantro here. Okay. Three seeds. Okay. Next, let's put some, oh, this is kale. Let's try some, this is a container variety of parsley. So let's try that. This is just, oh no, there's more than I thought. Really tiny seeds. Okay, and last but not least, on this side, let's put some thyme. Oops, all my thyme got ruined from the winter sowing. So, I don't know if you guys heard that. It sounded like a little helicopter. It's the hummingbirds. They buzz me all the time. As things grow in here, you will see them more and more. They love it in here. Okay, these are super tiny seeds, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some. Whoa. And see what happens. Wow, that was a bunch. But we'll see what happens with time. Okay, I do want to put some dill. Did I get them all? Nope. I do want to put some dill seeds out, but I'm going to put them in the flower bed area. So let's see if I can bring you over there. I do not have a lick of shade in this area. Well, by area I mean the whole homestead. So I spend a lot of time moving the camera around trying to find the best spot. And sometimes there is no best spot. So I'm just going to put, let's see, how tall does dill grow? This is mammoth dill, 36 inches. So I'm going to put it back here. Since it's so tall. I still have room for flowers. Let's put some of this too. It's garlic chives.